Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. Tom Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Married to Medicine, Season 6, Episode 4. Now let's jump right into it. Now it continues on from what happened last week. You know, the crab board. All the ladies is getting upset. Quad said this thing that she can't be in an environment that is not sisterly. Heavily flipped the fuck out. She was going off. She was going crazy. She said, "We don't do that. I'm chasing around you and everything, and you can't say we sisterly. No, I love you, Quad. All that stuff. Don't say all that." And then all of a sudden, she got upset. She went back at the table, flipping out. We think she's still flipping out with Quad, and then all of a sudden, she flipped out on Mariah. Like, it wasn't even about Quad anymore. It was Mariah. So everybody confused. She said, "Hold up. Are we talking about Quad or are we talking about Mariah?" It's like she just totally flipped it on Mariah because she still feel pissed off about how Mariah said her husband is cheating on her or was cheating. And she got receipts and everything. So she said, "I don't like the lies. I don't like this. I don't like how this environment going on. And the fact that Mariah did some shit to you and told you forgave her for all this long time, then she should be, maybe should forgive me or forgive us or whatever, all that stuff." And I said, "Heavenly, what is he talking about?" It's like, it was totally unrelated. You got pissed off for Quad for what Quad said that is not sisterly. Then you got on the table, you was going off, and then you start saying Toya forgive her, Mariah you forgive Mariah, and then she can forgive us, and this and that. And Mariah was saying, what's going on here? What's going on? So everybody was all confused. Contestants at the table, they was confused and everything. She said all that, and then Mariah and Quad and the Heavenly started going at it. And they was going back and forth, calling each other, dissing each other mothers and everything. Oh, it was crazy. So Heavenly said, "Get this bitch out of my house." Mariah was like, "Your house is dirty anyway," and all this shit like that, and this and that. "I want to be here. You have to kick me out. I'm going to walk myself out." So I was like, wow, that was ridiculous. So Quad came back, and she came to say that she got Simone. So Quad and Simone went to talk. And Quad was like, "I'm sorry to make you feel that way," and all that stuff like that. And I'm going through a lot of stuff right now. And I'm apologizing if I make y'all feel like y'all not important in my life. Y'all are important. I'm just dealing with things and everything. And I just want to be able to deal with things. And then come around when I feel ready, all that stuff. But she said, Simone said, the thing about it is like, and then she said, with how you going through your marriage with your husband, I would think you'd be the more understanding because we was going through the same thing around the same time. But she said the only thing about me, Quad, is I'm open my mind. I speak about everything, and you're not. So I was like, this the thing is, not even though y'all good friends and everything, not everyone is comfortable explaining and speaking about every detail of their marriage. Not everyone is open to being very open about their stuff. I'm a very secretive person. I keep things to myself. A lot of people don't need to know my business. It's not their business to know what's going on. And if I am in a relationship, what's going in the household will go in the household. And if I feel like I want to talk about some issues that I'm going through and make it vague and get help and support, I could do that. But not in the fact that I would jeopardize my marriage by bringing all my business out there. No, I would get help for something that would be bothering me, but not in putting my marriage or whatever, my relationship in the forefront for everybody to be prying and knowing things. I don't like that. I'm a very private person. I'm keeping to myself. I'm very independent. I'm single right now, but if I'm in a relationship, I would do that same values. What me and my spouse is going through is what we going through. And everything. If I do decide to get help for something that I'm going through, then I can get the help. But that's what I need your friends to help me, to be there for me. But at the same time, if I'm going through tumultuous stress and stuff like that, and I do need help, I want to feel like I'm very supported, I'm very loved, that I can be open. Because if you were somebody, and I think it's crazy, I think these ladies know what Quad is. Quad is going through some things. She hide things. She don't like to reveal things like that, and she like to shut out. Some people are like that. When they going through some issues, they don't really want to be around. Yes, they may feel they support it. Yes, they may get your text messages. Yes, they may get your calls, but they might respond back all the time because they deal with those things. Because that's how they deal with things. But you as a friend should be able to understand that. and just wait when they're ready to come. Wait for their return. Wait when they're ready to speak. You can't force her to speak. You can't force Quad to open up. You can't force Quad to do anything that she's not ready to do. When she's ready, she be able to ready. Now understand what the ladies coming from with Quad. It's like, Quad, you was all in their business when they having problems, but now it's you retract it. So it's like, sometimes respond. If you don't want to speak, to say, I understand you, lady. I love you through you reaching out. Thank you for reaching out and everything. I'm going through some right thing, and when I'm ready, I will reach out to you. Just say something like that to let the girls know that you're still thinking. But if you completely shut them out, completely shut them down, and dismiss them, and not feel like they're important, yes, they're gonna feel the type of way. But at the same time, y'all can't freaking force her to do anything. And I do believe that. Heavenly took that Sicily comment wrong, and I said in my last video that Quad was not saying that y'all wasn't sisterly or to her. She was saying that the environment that she walked into was not sisterly. When she sat down, it was already on pounce attack mode. Before, it was already like it's like, can she relax sometimes? Can she ease this conversation into it? Can she feel comfortable and ready and feel like y'all is ready to hear from her? Once y'all sat there, she said, oh, Quad, I ain't here for you. I'm surprised why you even show up. All that stuff. You was already on pounce mode. So that's why she felt that it wasn't sisterly. And I guess Heavenly understand that then when she explained it, and she said, yeah, I understand. It was, we could have came with a different approach. Yes, y'all should have came with a different approach. Especially when you know a person like Quad who is so guarded, so secretive. Some environment or some type of kind of reactions or actions from people triggers them to be open or triggers them to shut down even more. And then how you attacked her like that, it wasn't for her, she shut down. So she wasn't ready to be open. So she got defensive. She got upset. She got angry and all that stuff, whatever. She started crying more, whatever Quad does, she does a little crying. And she get emotional a lot. So for y'all to be friends and know y'all friends, y'all need to know y'all friends how they react to situations. That kind of thing. When you know Quad is very secretive, y'all should have came with a different approach. But y'all was so in your feelings, so in your anger towards each other, so in your feelings about a lot of things, y'all let it boil over. And then when they were sitting there talking, Jackie came in when Simone and Quad was talking. And they was having a conversation, and then Heavenly and our lesson came, and all of a sudden Heavenly was saying something, and she said, what we doing here? You not listening to me. What are we doing, ladies? Because Heavenly was saying something. She said, if you so unhappy, Quad, come on. It's like, why you can't leave? It's so simple for you to say that. It's so simple for other people to say, oh, why you can't? Yes, understand. Yes, if you're unhappy in relationships, you should be able to leave. But Quad told Heavenly, you don't know what I'm doing. You don't know anything exactly what I'm going through. You don't know if she filed for divorce. You don't know if she's getting stuff ready. You don't know if she's preparing herself to leave, whatever. You don't know that. But she's right now, it's taking a slow process. It's not getting there. But you say, oh, you unhappy, you don't want to leave, all that stuff. So they came calm down. They had an agreement. They had a conversation that they would communicate with more, and just said she needs to feel loved and supported, that she could maybe open up. And that's what it is. It's like, it's not like Quad is trying to shut them out. I do believe some part she was shutting them out because she's going through a little issue herself. And how she is, she feel like she needs to deal with her stuff first before she bring it to her friends, or before she open up to her friends. If she can't handle herself, then she's not going to really open up to y'all. So it's a little thing. Y'all just need to compromise and work in the middle ground for y'all to talk about things. Now, move on to that. Mariah and Toya talk. And this got me upset. Like, alright. Mariah and Toya talk. You know they made up, they're cool now. Right. Tell me why Mariah and Toya made it seem like it's Contessa's fault. And why Toya is like that. It's like Contessa should apologize to Toya, and Contessa was in the wrong. I said, first of all, Contessa's not in the wrong. Your friend Toya is in the wrong. When you was a real EP, you real good a bitch or like that, as you said to Mariah, you would have checked your friend out. It's like, oh, you understand what Contessa going through, but yeah, she should have called Toya. She should have understand Toya. I said no, she didn't have to do shit because I would not do the same thing either. If the party is not important and my father or my mother is sick or something, and I had to be there for them, and I pick up from the airport and they arrive in the airport, so you so worried if what happened to them. You worried about if they gonna get here. You stressing on stuff. So she still thought about Toya party enough to send her husband. That should be enough. But no, Toya want Contessa there. Toya want Contessa to call her and tell her that she's not gonna be there or something like that, or text or whatever. I said she had to do that. She sent her husband. Her husband was the messenger, but that wasn't enough for you. So you want to have a problem with Contessa, or because she called your party last one. Who celebrate a party was getting no debt? Why are we gonna be celebrating that? You upset about that comment. So you're not upset that she didn't come to your party. You're upset about that. So you want to have a problem with Contessa. And glad that Contessa's not falling for that. And she's not buying for that. She's not kissing your ass because that's what you want Contessa to do. And that's what I'm seeing it. And it seems like that's what she wants in the episode. And I'll get to that later. Yeah, so I was like, Mariah, Contessa, whatever. Mariah and Toya, whatever. Y'all two flock together, y'all stay together. But I don't believe Contessa should kiss up Toya's ass or apologize. It's not her fault. Toya should be the one apologizing. Now, Contessa was talking to her dad. That was a nice little emotional scene. And her father is packing. He's going away. He's going back home and everything. And the kids was eating. And she want to talk to her dad. And she said she's not holding any grudges. She's not holding any anger towards him anymore. She said when she was a little girl, when her father was going away, she used to think about things like she used to work on what she said, CIA and everything. He started laughing. She was creating stories of what her father was doing when she was not around, but she's not upset about it anymore. And she want her father there, and she just realized that she know her father's not gonna be there as much. She's not gonna be there forever. So she had to prepare herself to make sure she cherished the moments that she had with him now. It's not thinking about the past. So it takes a lot of growth in Contessa to do that, because a lot of children will not do that. They will still be angry, they still be mad. Instead of moving on, she never forget what happened, but she embracing that what happened, it turned into a positive thing and trying to rebuild the relationship she had with her father. And that's a nice little thing. So it's the fact that she just explained to us that both her parents were sick and everything. That's inspired her to be a doctor, because she want to help people, because she don't want people to go through the stuff that she was going through. So that's the main reason she become a doctor. Sometimes stuff happens in your childhood that make you want to choose the profession you are and your calling. Now for me, I thought my calling would be in the school system, which I still think it is, but right now my job is not in the school system. My job is in the hospitality field, and to tell you the truth, I love it. But I always had a dream about working with kids and love working with kids and stuff like that, and had a degree in counseling. But right now I'm doing hospitality, doorman, concierge, and I enjoyed it. I love it. The pay is great and all that stuff. I still interact with people. I still love the different dynamics of people. I still love to talk to them, see how they move, see their happy faces, smile at them, makes them feel comfortable. I love that, and that's a part of my personality. So what I'm saying is that sometimes your childhood experience affect your decision, what you want to do and stuff like that. So what Contessa, her parents being sick, inspired her to be going to the doctor profession, because she want to help people and make sure they're not going to go what she went through. Now, she did explain that it scared her mother was I died for cancer, sick for cancer, or something like that. So she wanted to get a mastectomy. And she asked her father, could she go with her for an appointment, because her father said he will go, because he missed her mother thing. His wife or girlfriend, her mother thing. So he said he gonna be there for you. And they hugged out. It nice. And I like Contessa. It's like she really genuine. She showed more of her storyline this season. And I like her attitude. I like her thing. I like her vibe, and I like her viewpoints and stuff like that. And I like how she don't take any shit, especially with Sawyer. Now we get Dr. Jackie. She playing a second annual Fitney. Remember last annual Fitney? They was outside in the field. They played potato sack. They would do a lot of things. and this time they're gonna be inside, and they had like it was fun things. Dodgeball. They play going to the foams. They're trying to get the flags. They play the basketball shootouts, teamwork. It was very fun. They had to enjoy themselves. It was one of the time where there was a bigger argument, even though some shade was thrown, but still, it was a good event. I would like to do something like that when a friend develop some fitness activities and go and have fun and do something. And Curtis agreed to help Jackie because she wanted his help. Because last year he wasn't there because they was going through this crazy working on divorce, but they ain't getting divorced. She working on the marriage, all that stuff. So it was crazy, and he wasn't there. So this year they was there, and they cozy, they good, they had a good vibe, and she was happy for him and happy with him. Say she was going home and do something with him. I said, "Oh, Jackie, he getting turned on. He's still buying her gifts because he's still working on rebuilding her trust and stuff." But I like it, and that they're trying to rebuild it and not help harbor it in the past, and that they could continue to work on their relationships and be better. But she said she does like her husband being there because it's been great for her, and I enjoy that. I like that. Last thing, Contessa apologized at the she apologized at the fitness event. She told Toya, she said, "I was going to do a lot of things in my head. I was not in my right mind. I want to apologize. So I displayed a lot of anger towards you." Maybe she had to sit down because she was still pissed off. She's still angry about things. So she apologized. Toya said in the confession, she said, "I appreciate apologizing, but this is not the right place to apologize, and I want to be a fake, so I don't want to do all that stuff. We're going to talk about this sometime." I said, "Whatever, Toya. Whatever, Toya. Like, let her go. You want to have a problem with this girl. She apologized for you. You said you want an apology. Then you got your apology. So what you want? So you want to continue on to have more conversation with this girl, to have more problems, whatever." So they went to have a sit down. Toya invited Contessa for dinner. Contessa got there, and Contessa said, "Well, we here." And Toya said, "I thought we was cool and everything, but it seemed like we not that close anymore. We not cool." And Contessa said, "What? I think you're making big thing out of nothing." And it was like, I agree too. I said, "What are you really angry at? What are you mad at? You making a big deal out of something that is not even a big deal." It was like, y'all was cool. So Contessa said, "I thought we was cool since the fitness event. So what's all this coming about? All that stuff." And because, yeah, when Contessa came to the fitness, she hugged and kissed Toya, and Toya said, "I didn't want to be fake because I didn't want Jack to kick me out." I said, "If you didn't want to hug, she said, don't hug or kiss me." And then she would have known that you still not feeling her, but you played off, and now you would still have a problem. It was like, Contessa said, "You know what? I don't got time for the bullshit." So they kept talking, and Toya was like, Toya was still talking about, it's all because since that party, you said some comments about the party and everything. And Contessa was the only one who really said it out loud and vocally, but I don't think she was the only one who was thinking that. Who would have a party of celebrating and getting out of debt when you just got out of debt? When you spending more money, you just got out of debt. So you would not have a party like that. And you spend a lot of money. You just got out of debt. You spend a lot of money for a party of celebrating and getting out of debt. So it's like, yeah, you can do whatever you want with your money. But if you just got out of debt, I don't think throwing a lavish party like you did was the right thing to do. And I was like, whatever. But she was the only one who thinking that. A lot of people think that same way. So I feel what Contessa was saying. It's like, okay, why you would throw a party for getting out of debt when you just got out of debt? So I was like, okay. I was like, all right. So Contessa said, I said, "So what are we here, sweetie?" She said, "We here because we haven't been on the same page on stuff." I said, "What on the same page? You upset about the comment? Whatever. It is what it is. It's like y'all been cool from since then. You didn't play. You was cool with her then. So now you have all of a sudden, because she didn't come to your recent party. Now you incorporate with that for a long party that she doesn't support you and she's not a good friend, all that stuff like that. No, what you want, Toya, is for Contessa to kiss your ass. You want Contessa to be all over you, You want to be loyal because you don't have nothing else. So you want to create this drama. You want to create this like it's all about me. I'm the one who hurt. She should have did this. I said no. She had her own problems. She had her own family issues, and she wasn't there. She apologized once, but now you will still have a problem. She said, so was that. So Contessa, I was real with Contessa. Contessa got Toya ass all together. It was like, what over here? You know what? I got time for this. No, no. I was like, dismiss the toy, and then when the waiter came, she was ordering a lot of stuff, was basically annoying Toya. Toya was like that. I said, oh shit, Contessa, girl. She was basically annoying Toya, and Toya got the hit because she was like, okay, keep ordering, girl. And when they finally got it, she said, oh, but we got nothing else to say. So Contessa said, you know what, I got time for this. Because Contessa said, I'm in the military, and what we do is like, it's out of, you work on it, you talk about it, you move on. Don't continue harping on the things. And I'm like that same thing too. If it's something small, and it's not to be that big, and we talked about it, and we were cool with it, don't bring it up again. Because if you keep bringing it up, that means you have a problem with that, and you don't want to hash it out. You want to keep having a problem with me, then we don't need to keep talking. Ain't no sense to sit down talking. If you have a problem, you don't care, you don't have any problem. Let's move on. Let's move on. You don't have to talk to me. I don't have to talk to you. We be cool. We could be cordial because we in the same circle of friends, but we don't have nothing to say together. So ain't no nonsense. Let's nip it in the butt. We don't have to talk about it. If you have a problem, you don't want to hear me out, all that stuff. So Toya feel like she should listen to me. She not listening to me. I said, why she needs to listen to you? Because it's nothing you did granted for her to listen to you. Now I understand if Contessa was really wrong, then we will understand that. But Contessa was not wrong whatever she did this season. She was worried about her father, her sick father, and you all concerned that she didn't turn to your party or she didn't call you not to go. She sent her husband. So I went here with Contessa. She just missed her ass. So when Contessa got up and walked, she said, oh, well, bye, girl. Bye, bitch. So Contessa walked back. She said, oh, girl, you think for once, you think you trying to check me? Toya got her ass up real quick. She said, oh, no, man. I'll get out. I'll leave. You enjoy your food. I said, yeah, you got your ass up real quick because you know, Contessa got a military background and she a doctor. She will kill your ass and leave you no trace in a minute. Fuck you up and don't leave any trace. And you will not even think about combating with a Contessa because you got your ass up real quick. When Contessa came back and she said, oh, you think you gonna try to check me, bitch? Oh, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And she was real calm too. She didn't raise her voice. She said, you think you gonna try to check me? I'll say, and Toya said, no, I'm good. I said, bye, get away, Toya. Nobody care for you. You tacky Toya. You sorry, excuse for Toya. You want to create a story now for no damn reason. It wasn't even that big of a deal for you to get upset about something. She's not the only one who was thinking about that. So it is what it is. Now I was Married to Medicine. I hope you wait to see you next week. I can't wait to see the next week episode. Continue on. I like this season so far. It was really good. Oh yeah, but I forgot. Heavily went to see the anger management guy, Dr. K. I don't know what the house they in. It's like, what is this? It's like, it's the anger management. Like, who is this lady opening the door? Why you got this big ass new lavish house sitting in the thing? It looks so crazy weird. And coming out in the suit, it's like, is this a funeral part? Is it like a funeral thing? It's like, what is like the atmosphere doesn't conducive of a counseling session to me. So, but Mariah was Heavenly was telling him thing. He said, whatever you did was because you is acting or reacting things because you haven't been dealt with stuff in your childhood. So he brought it back to your childhood because usually when people react to things and people respond to things, people accept things that is known as harmful for them, but they accept things. It's usually stems from the childhood. Still stems from things or unresolved issues that they have that they haven't really dealt with. So she explained to her that her sister never really got along. She said her mother said her one things, but she was not like that with her with her sister. So it created a little rift. Her sister was always combative. She was good. Her sister was not doing good. Her sister stayed in the house one time, and her sister was dead in the house. So they got aggravated. So she just stopped talking to her sister. Sorry. She explained that how her Contessa reminds her, no, Mariah reminds heavily of her sister. So that's why she always combative with Mariah, because her memory of her sister, how her relationship with her sister mirrors her relationship, mirrors that Mariah mirrors, or it's like projection is like her sister. So she always combative with Mariah because it reminds her of her sister. So I was like, it does make sense now why you always going at it with Mariah, because she reminds you of your sister and you never had a good relationship with your sister. So every time you look at Mariah, you look at you look at your sister. So you always gonna have an attack mode with Mariah. So it is. Now we understand why you keep going after this lady. Why you have a whole heart issue with her. And she also said that her mother really never said she loved her, but she showed her. And she brushed that off real quick. So Dr. K, you can't brush that off. So your mother never told you he loved you. So that must have an impact on you. And she said when David first said she loved you, she never believed him. She didn't say that she didn't think that he didn't mean it, but it was so foreign to her that it took her time to understand that what it really means to her. But that was that. Hope y'all see y'all next week. Peace.